So I found a guide for how to find strongholds. Not strongholds, nether fortresses, using the debug screen. That doesn't really seem to be what I'm looking for, because that little pie chart was meant to change when I press different keys. So I've just reset that from the previous pie chart by pressing 0, and now I want to find the tick, and now I need to pick level, and then I think it's block entities, and then Minecraft chest. So what I'm trying to do is move away from the bastion that I found last episode, because that's also going to show up on the pie chart because it's got a chest in it, probably several. Oh, that's nice. I like the warped wood, so glad that I found that. Anyway, I've interrupted myself again. So yes, I don't want to just find the bastion that I've already located by using the pie chart, so I'm going to try starting from here instead, and then maybe I can find a fortress instead. Don't want to look directly at the Enderman. That wouldn't be a very good idea. So this method of finding nether fortresses using the pie chart, I found it as a Reddit post, but they also made a short which explains what you need to do in order to use the pie chart to locate nether fortresses. So I'll link that in the description. Okay, so somewhere within 8 chunks of here is a chest. Now if I set this back down, okay, back down again. Move across the chunk line. Okay, so this direction is closer to the chest spawner. So if I travel that way, hopefully we'll run into something interesting. Oh, there's a ruined portal. That might be the chest that I saw. That would be annoying. I can go and check it out anyway. Hope I don't run into any ghasts. I don't know if I destroy this, if it makes it disappear from the F3 screen. Okay, so I've still got one showing up on here. If I change my render distance back down, let's see if it's still showing up. Okay, yeah. So this chest isn't showing up, but there is something else with a chest in it within render distance. So the other thing I can do with this pie chart is have a look for mob entities, because that will tell me what's around, and if I see a wither skeleton or a blaze, then I know that it's going to be a fortress. So I'll reset that. Piglin brute. So whatever's around here, it is a bastion again. I think I'm going to reset. I'll empty my bags out a bit and then start searching in a different direction. Okay, so I just went south and then east, which found me. I didn't go south. I went north. Did I? I'm all turned around. Okay, yes, I went south and then east. North is where my I found the bastion last time. So this time I'm going to head west and see if that gives me any better luck. I'm going to try and work my way over there and then start looking for a chest with the debug thing. Hopefully if I pop down here it'll be fairly sheltered from ghasts. Okay, so somewhere within 6 chunks south of where I am there should be something with a chest in it. Okay. Oh, with a skeleton. That's good news. So I've definitely picked up a fortress with this technique. And now I just need to find out where it is. Ah, ghast. Okay, so I'm gonna sit here and then lower this until it disappears from my pie chart and hope that ghast doesn't shoot me. Okay, so it's gone out of range again. Okay, so it's that direction somewhere and it's within 2 chunks of me, so hopefully that won't be too difficult to find. Let's put that render distance all the way back up again. Now I can actually see the ghast. Oh! Yes, that was very tricky to find at the end there. Oh no. Okay. Maybe if I'd have just opened my eyes instead, rather than panicking and hiding in a hole. So yeah, here is my fortress. Where are we? So yeah, that way and that way. So I think I probably want to go to the northmost part of the fortress and then that can be my route down, or back rather. I want to get across there, ideally without angering this blaze. Nope, too late. Oh wow, this lava really has spread, hasn't it? Don't know where that blaze has flown off to. Can I do that? Does that work? Almost. Maybe if I just walk over here that'll be quicker. Oh no. Are we lava free? Yes, good. So it's a fairly big fortress, really. Some wither skeletons. I can see a little chest there. Can't see a blaze spawner at the moment, but chances are there'll be one here somewhere. I think what I want to do is just make a safe route into it. Now that I know where it is, I've got the coordinates, so when I inevitably die, it's not a major hassle trying to get back. Okay, so next I want to make another couple of boats. I actually need some more wood as well. And I need to grab some gold so that I can trade with piglins. Typical, now that I actually want to find piglins, there aren't any around. Only a couple of baby ones, which I don't think you can trade with. So that's not very useful. Yay! A couple of adult ones. Finally. Okay. So, can lure him with a little gold. Get in that boat. But I would like to get another one at least in a boat as well. So now I want to make a little gas-proof hole where I can do my trading safely. Okay, so I build this out just a little bit more so that I can hide here, hopefully out of view. I guess what I could even do is build it along like this, because we're unlikely to have a gas that flies down in that little gap. Right. Okay, and now I will just trade with these two until hopefully they throw me a fire resistance potion. Okay, so this looks slightly different from where I last left you, but OBS stopped recording. I'm not quite sure why, because I don't think I would have hit the button. So what you've missed is I managed to get 2 potions of fire resistance from the piglin trading. I did a bit of trading with my villagers and enchanted a bow with infinity on it. And I also did some enchants on the gear that I can buy from my armourer. So I've got a bit of upgraded diamond gear as well to take to the fortress. And I'm currently building a tunnel from my portal, which I don't have any replay or don't have any flashback footage for, because I started that quite recently as well. So it's a bit of a time skip, I'm afraid, but at least I, so far, haven't not recorded what I did in the fortress, which I think is going to be the most important part of this episode. Okay, so I think I might want to do a little offset there. I don't really want to come out straight in line of sight of blazes. I'm going to try and keep these fire resist potions for backup if I actually get set on fire. What I'm trying to do here is just make myself a few little safe routes for running away from with the skeletons. And it's also handy for hiding from blazes. This bow is very nice as well. I'm glad I got that enchanted before I came out. Right, so I can hide from this one. And here, yep. I'm gonna say save my arrows, but it's an infinity bow. Save my durability. Be happier if I knew where that ghast was. Oh, not doing very well on hitting that. Okay, so on the end there should be a route down by the looks of it. Just let's build this a couple deep. Might be a blaze spawner over that way. They do tend to have that sort of fence structure going on. I think I can bridge over to that, hopefully safely. You drop with the skeletons. Like that one. Quickly run back here. Ow. Okay, what I was also going to do is put a reef on this, so that I can actually use it to hide from ghast as well. There we go. So yeah, depending on what direction the ghast is in, I can tuck into a corner. Okay, so if I go down here, then it'd reach that bit on the end where I'm pretty sure there'll be a blaze spawner. Got another blaze rod there. Yep, I can see it. Ooh, okay. That's more than I was planning. 4, okay. I'm actually going to block this off a bit more where the spawners are facing. Okay. Yep, now might be a good time for the fire resist potion. It's flame up there. Guess that probably was actually a decent place, or a decent thing to do. I've got enough cobble. Okay. Yeah, let's clear off this blaze first. And then while my fire resist is active, I can try and get some of these ones down. The blaze spawner placement is nice for making a blaze rod farm as well, but I don't think I'm going to do that just yet, because usually what I do is spend ages making one of those and then I don't use it very much, and usually the process of making it involves quite a few deaths. So I think I'm better off just coming here with a few fire res potions and getting the blaze rods that I need that way, rather than spending all that time on making a farm that I don't really use. Okay, so yeah, only 1 minute left on that. But I've got 4 blaze rods, which is nice, but what I also need is some nether wart. So what I'm going to do now is see if I can get downstairs and hopefully find one of the rooms where the nether wart spawns. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I also need to make this safe from the wither skeletons. And that way as well. That would be a smart idea. Right, hello. Blades hiding around there. Okay. There's another wither skeleton up there as well. Oh, and there. This is not good. There we go. Okay, so that one's actually stuck. It's the one that was above me then that I aggroed. So I've got that nether wart. I might just leave the other nether wart in case I don't get out of here alive and everything falls in the lava or something like that. I'd like to open some of these chests, but I guess they don't tend to have a lot of good loot in them. So maybe I just don't worry about that this trip, and I just take what I've looted at the moment back to base. And then I think next episode I'm going to focus on villager stuff. I've got all of this stuff ticks off. So I think I need to update my to-do list next episode, because there's so many things that I want to get done, and I think it'll be good if I write them down so that I don't forget, and also so that I can try and work out an order for what I'm going to do things in next. But yeah, I think next week will just be more of a local one. I'll probably go back and try and get those swamp villagers to breed. Well, the villagers that are in the swamp to breed me a swamp villager. I got 2 new subscribers since the last episode was out, so that's really nice. Glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm glad that I didn't die. And I will hopefully see you next time.